Hey, love bugs, it's Roslynn back at you one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family, as always, thank you so much for the love and support y'all are constantly giving me. It's truly appreciated. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell at the bottom when you know I'm about to upload my next video. And if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift. And if you feel like the videos are uplifting or give you good vibes, you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath that may be struggling with trying times right now and need spiritual guidance, or just needing confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share what at go ahead and give a thumbs up, and share on your social media favorites, your favorite social media favorites, wherever you see fit. And with all that being said, thank you so much for the love and support, and I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. I'm still listening to the same meditation music, and the video I'm doing right now is called Twin Flame 101 Heyokas, when your uplifting energy hits different, when you no longer connect to those that work hard to drain you. That says a lot of things without really saying anything, going in depth about it. I see it's just from different experiences for myself, as well as connecting with others. We're going through powerful shifts right now. You may be purging, getting acceptance of certain things that's taking place in your path. They gave you a better outlook on your life, on how to change yourself for a positive new view within you, all those different things. And a lot of times, especially if you have been recently going through a spiritual awakening, that you're just now finding out about your purpose, your past, not your past, your path. Within yourself, it can get very crazy, because sometimes you can go out into crowded places, like the mall, or go to a concert. And it's really crazy, because I used to love being around people like that, and it really didn't truly drain me. I don't know if it was just because I was just a club head at that time. And, it's just like, now I can't do that. It's just like, if I go to a Walmart or to a store, I gotta go shopping, I usually put my sunglasses on or my music. And there's sometimes I can just go in there without anything and just get my stuff and keep moving. But there's a lot of times when you're doing all those different things, you could be connecting with people. It doesn't matter who it is. You have to be able to be very mindful of who you interact with, what you choose to entertain, people that you connect with. They can even be family, boyfriend, girlfriend, ex-wife, ex-husband, whatever, or even family members, parents, brothers, sisters, cousins, whatever, aunts, uncles. There's some people that wrote me and connected with me. I'm like, Raj, what am I supposed to do? I'm around certain family members, and they don't try to get me. They don't try to understand me. Every time I'm around them, they're just like emotionally and mentally draining. You have to be able to honor yourself. I tell that people very quickly. It's like with my situation that I go through, only family that I talk to is my family that has passed on. I don't deal with any family. At times it gets lonely, I won't lie, but then I have to allow myself to know I'm a lot more at peace with situations, because when I really went to a full woke moan zone, I mean, it was just like anybody who wasn't trying to be supportive like they were before, or I'm starting to see the truth in them I wasn't able to see before. I had to do what was best for me. You have to be able to do that. And it's just like I was saying in the last video, when you can connect with people that are very like-minded, it's not no competition, it's not no comparison, because I've been around people like that. And, I'm not trying to have this look on my face, but, it gave me a bad taste in my mouth. But I also appreciated that experience, because it allows me to know, what to look for, what you really need to pay attention to. Because there's sometimes, it's just like when you have your gift switch, you have to also understand, everything got a balance to it. When you're, your gift switch of good and, holiness, there are some folks that dark and decrepit, so you have to be able to, tell the difference between the two. If there's people that you have to be walking on eggshells just to, connect with them. That's not somebody you need to be around. If there are certain people that you have to be very selective about what you talk about, or you can't even, express yourself when you're happy about certain things that is transpiring in your life, you need to not connect. It feels good. Like I said, I was very busy yesterday, very active. I said, after I do this video, I'm going to take me a nap for at least about an hour and get right back up and doing what I need to do, because it's just like, I'm like, because I felt, it was just like I had to start the video over because I was just so tired. And I said, when I can allow myself to know when I'm tired and it's from me being proactive, I'm very happy with myself, because it's just like, this is the most proactive I've been in a long time. And it's like, girl, you wonder why you tired, but it's a good tired. When you can be around people that uplift you, want to see you grow, you can have a good laugh, or have one of them laughs where you can't breathe. Like, wait a minute, hold up. I used to throw stuff at folks like that. I'm like, get away from me. I can't breathe, mess with you. Or I used to get that too, like, Roslynn, shut up. You stupid, and stuff like that. But it's good to be around people like that. It brings that, that good out in you. But when you are becoming more open and sure about your gifts that you carry, it's just like you have to be able to have that shield. Okay. You have to have that shield within yourself to be able to protect yourself around people. And it's just at times I have to be able to make sure I do that right before I start connecting on responding to comments. And people are like, Dad, you can get drained from that. Yes, you can, because it's like different energy that is exchanging through that, and you're feeling that. It's like, even if it's not even having to be bad, but it's just, the fact is, you're mingling with other energies that is like yours, or probably more potent or whatever. It's still different energy that is merging together. And that's why, like, I do my empath chats, or Heyoka chats, I get tired after those, because it's like you're using a lot of energy. And plus, when you're opening yourself to a universe, you're doing a lot of exchange energy and frequencies. So you going through all that can drain your energy. But it's, and it's a good thing when you have a good drain, when you're doing stuff that really, brings out that light into you. But when you're doing those things, when you notice that, when you get to that point where you have seen your life drastically change for the better, you'll see what things you're no longer entertaining. It's just like, I feel like, if you have friends, it's different when you're transitioning and you're healing, and there are certain things you just can't go back and talking about, because that brings all that energy and, darkness back into your life. That's sad. Darkness is not bad, but it just, when you have those attachments, the negative attachments towards it, you can be your own, energy drainer, just because what you choose to focus on. And a lot of times we don't understand that. It's like when you're draining, you're always tired, it's because your mind is stay focused on a lot of things that is really stunting your growth. You're resisting the change that is taking place into your life. So it is just like, when you have that proactive drain, that's good. That is lovely. I said, I love when I can hear somebody say that, when you have that projection of drain, because you've been so busy and you've been on that grind of healing yourself, pushing out your love, doing your light work, doing things that you can be happy that you have connected with, or things that you disconnected from. There's sometimes I sit here and cry when I actually allowed myself to know there's no longer certain attachments towards certain people or certain situations or certain sequences that really took me into a very, depressive state. So when you're allowing yourself to be as selective about the people you're around, there's sometimes, and it's just like when you're going through that major change. And I tell people, when you getting on that next level, you will see different people that that y'all stop talking because of differences, or this person wasn't the person that you thought they were, or you starting to see their true intentions. Those folks will start popping back up. Or there's some people that I've connected with that I had to disconnect from, because either they were stunting my growth, or they were getting, intentionally getting themselves in situations because of the bad decisions they make. And they can bring that into me too. Because it's like, if you're connecting with somebody that's an empath and they keep finding themselves in dangerous situations, you have to disconnect too. And it doesn't matter how much you love that person, but it's like certain things you can't keep dealing with that. I mean, I've even had people that disconnected with me because I was really on that vibe. Like, I was ready to just pop some situations in a negative. And, doing those different things. Oh, sorry, y'all. doing those different situations of changing and progressing and stuff like that is a very beautiful thing, you know. And it hits different when you can allow yourself to, get up in the morning and you just say, okay, I'm gonna be productive about this, that, and the third, and you put in your, because with me in my OCD, I go right down the line, on certain things. But then it was just like, I would do it barely, not barely, but I would do it half-ass. And then it was just like, oh, I'm tired. And it's just like, no, you can't be lazy on yourself. Like right now I can say, I'm frustrated because I need to get me some rest because I'm tired. But then it's just like, you know what, this is your first time on going in like that, and actually being, uplifting like that. So it's like that's a good drain. But when you're allowing yourself to be very cautious about what you choose to entertain, what you choose to connect with, you have to make sure before you leave the house, you have certain crystals, or you do certain prayer rituals that shields you and protection when you're being amongst different people with different energies. I used to have to really do it, especially if I had to go to different school conferences with all those, all those things. And, parents irritated, they got to get off work. Now they got to deal with, the kids, teachers and stuff like that. But when you're being very selective on those things, make sure you're very protected, and there's a lot of the newbies that are coming out, and when they're starting to be within one with their power, they have to really be careful, because a lot of times when you're helping people and there's something about that energy that these people carry and you don't know what it is, and it gives you that uneasy feeling, that's your intuition. Don't ignore those situations, even when you really don't want to see that person like that. I don't really want to see them like that, but your intuition is telling you something different. And it's like, I can see their light though, and this is like a big piranha coming at you with got lights beaming out the mouth when they're ready to tear you apart. You have to be very selective about what you choose to entertain. Your energy tends to vibrate, and in a better way when you can wake up and you're being proactive and you want to do things. That's a good thing, especially if you're that type of person that's been a manic depressive, and you've been in that depressive state for so long. And when you're doing that major shift, you're gonna feel that gaddy up, like, oh yes, I'm feeling good, I want to go ahead and do this, because that's how I woke up this morning. And it's just like I'm pushing myself. But it's different when you're pushing yourself, because I said I'm gonna go ahead and try to see if I can do some more videos and stuff like that. But it's just like your energy truly hits different when you allow yourself to, it gets there, and you're really allowing yourself to really, be happy, in your life. And you're being very consistent about the things that's taking place in your life that you truly deserve. So it's just like when you're going out amongst people, if you're going to a party and stuff like that, make sure you have your right crystals on you, or you say, a protection shield ritual on certain things. You do that, especially when it comes to the different phases of the moon. You can do the different rituals to heal you in those ways that you're truly needing. But, just be careful when you're going out here, because it's like, I know there's some people that have been on this path for a very long time, but there's also other people, like I said, in premonitions, there's a lot of people coming out of the dirt. So they're waking up left and right, left and right, left and right. And they're just trying to find that guidance that, and especially around this time, in certain situations, especially with empaths, because not everybody has that vibration that is very caring, very nurturing, very welcome. Because there's some people out here to do videos and got these groups, and they're very, they're very like renegade, like they're amped up 24/7. And those are the things that I tell people that is very dangerous on certain groups. I'm just going to leave it at that. People, they've been with me for a while. They already know who I'm talking about, and that really scares me when there's people that are not fully aware of their abilities when it comes to a spiritual being. So, you have to be very careful, because it's like, yes, we can hold our own, but we're not at that point like we're rah, rah, rah all the time either. You got to be able to understand, tell the big difference between us and them, But I hope you were able to resonate with the content of this video, y'all. I'm going to try my best to put another one out, but, if not, a sister gonna have to take some sleep, because I'm over here just like like I'm up here having a video chat with y'all. But I'll like I said, I always leave my contact information in the description box below, and also I left the links to the two Heyoka groups that I'm affiliated with. And that you are welcome to connect with. And also, I'll leave my contact information down in case, it's just like spiritual networking. If you need any kind of assistance on different guides or certain things, or you're just trying to find a deeper understanding about your purpose, if I can tell you through if I can't tell you through my experiences, I try my best to find the information you need to give you a deeper understanding. Whatever we speak on is totally confidential. I keep it amongst us because a lot of times people really want to talk to me, but they don't feel comfortable with saying it on the two of you, which I can really understand. So, I hope you have a blessed, safe weekend. Be responsible for everything you do. And, I'm hoping that everything that you're working on manifesting, comes so much bigger and better than you ever expected. And it comes sooner than you ever predicted at the same time. Even through social distancing, make sure you give out love, light, positivity, words, vibes, frequencies. You never know. All those things really take you a long way. And I will see you on my next video. Much love to you. Peace.